Hello, my name is Mohamad, and I'm running to be president of the undergraduate student government.
And my name is Jay Clouse. I'm the founder of MarketOSU.com.
And we're here to discuss how we can make student ideas for students better. So Jay, why did you start MarketOSU?
I started MarketOSU because I saw a lot of students having a similar problem that I was having, and that was buying affordable textbooks and selling my textbooks back and getting a reasonable return on what I paid for them. And you see this when you buy a textbook new and it costs hundreds of dollars, but by the time you sell it back, they've already released a new version, and even though the book will work just as well, the bookstores won't give you hardly anything. They'll give you pennies on the dollar simply because it's an older version. So I saw that problem and I wanted to solve it.
So how is this any different than programs already in place?
MarketOSU is a marketplace only for Ohio State students. It's Ohio State's largest student-only marketplace. We verify that you're an Ohio State student so you can use the site. That avoids all the creepy, scammy, spammy stuff of Craigslist.
Yeah.
And most of the students, what they were using before was actually Facebook groups. And Facebook groups are not made as a listing service. It's not made for selling things. And you see that when you try to post something, and then as soon as someone else posts, or as soon as someone comments on an old post, your listing will get buried immediately. And if you look at the different groups that you can be a part of, it's really hard to connect with people between groups. So even if you're looking for something in Group A that someone has in Group D, you may never connect.
So what were some challenges that you faced when you were making MarketOSU?
Sure. There was a couple of main challenges. One of them being that MarketOSU is a two-sided marketplace. That means you have buyers and sellers. And to attract buyers, you need to have sellers in the marketplace, and to attract sellers, you need to have buyers. So when you get off the ground, it's tough to get both those sides to connect, right? So that was our first challenge. Our second challenge was we had to build a website.
Mm-hmm.
We had to build a product that people wanted to use. We had to make sure that people did want to use it. And my vision of the website was to be a free service for Ohio State students. To be a free service, obviously we have to cover the costs in some sort of way that's not charging the students, because as a student I know that I'm not going to use a service that's going to charge me to list my textbook. So we had some challenges in figuring out how to cover those costs.
So how could USG help students like you better your idea?
Sure. It's an idea for Ohio State students, so they have to know about it. The first thing that I would like to see happen is just some more support, reaching out to students through whatever channels that they can to say, here's a resource available to you. You may find this useful. That would be hugely helpful in a marketplace situation. Another thing that could be useful and helpful would be sort of the support monetarily. I was lucky in the fact that I could get the website built and off the ground for relatively minimal cost, and that I could cover that up front. But I know there are a lot of ideas that kind of fail at idea stage simply for monetary cost reasons.
So Sean and I, what we want to do is support ideas like Jay's here. We think that ideas that are by students for students are the best ideas. I don't think that students should stop just at the ideas because of some obstacle that can easily be taken away through means of monetary means or through the help of USG.
And realistically speaking, a lot of things that students have, a lot of ideas that students have, don't have that high of a barrier as far as costs. It's a relatively low cost, but being college students, we often can't afford things that aren't ramen noodles. So having just that little bit to get started would be really helpful.
Yeah. MarketOSU is a great example of a simple solution with a lasting impact. Your vote for Mohamad and Sean will help promote student ideas such as Jay's.